Hey guys, how's it going? So we are at the 2025 Singapore Motorshow, an event that's held at the Suntec Convention Centre, and I am going to bring you through the thrills and spills of the event. I'm Julian Koh and you're watching Sgcarmart. Now at the Nissan booth, the first thing that you're going to see is the facelifted Nissan Qashqai. Now this car still has that 1.3 litre engine. It pumps out 160 brake horsepower and 270 Newton meters of torque. But get this lovely looks right here, lovely grille. Tail lights and headlights have all been amended as well. But get this, the interior that really wows because it now has a 12.3-inch display up front. So you get a very clear, crisp screen at the helm. Now at the Hyundai booth, you get this Tucson hybrid all-wheel drive N-Line. Now this is spanking new. This car will set you back from 242,000. It has a 1.6-litre turbocharged engine, pumps out some 210 brake horsepower and 367 Newton meters of torque. But this is one car. The other car that you've got to check it out, obviously, is my personal favorite, the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Now this car will set you back $380,999. But trust me, it is going to be worth your money. Now at the Mercedes-Benz booth, there are two cars that are really worth keeping an eye out, and this is one of it. This is the Maybach EQS 680. This car is capable of 655 brake horsepower and a whopping 955 Newton meters of torque. So it completes a century sprint in just after 4 seconds. But get this, it has a 118 kilowatt hour battery that is good for over 600 kilometers of range when it's fully juiced up. Now the second car is the Mercedes-AMG E53 Hybrid. Now this car up front looks like a beefcake of a sedan, really strong, really aggressive. But you have guessed it right, this car comes with a 3-litre inline 6, pumps out 445 brake horsepower and 560 Newton meters of torque. Gets from 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. Well, is bigger necessarily better? In the case of BYD Sealion 7 that you see right here, that might actually be true. Now, this car is a premium variant. There's also a crazy all-wheel drive performance variant up front. Now, this car will pump out some 308 brake horsepower and 380 Newton meters of torque. But more importantly, it has an 82.5 kilowatt hour battery that allows you to drive some 480 kilometers when it's fully juiced up. Now the star of the 2025 Singapore Motorshow has got to be this one. This is Yangwang U9. In case you guys don't know, Yangwang is a high-end brand for BYD. Now this car has got an 80 kilowatt hour battery that's good for 450 kilometers of range when it's fully juiced up. Those aren't the mind-boggling numbers. The really mind-boggling numbers are its output. It's capable of 1,300 brake horsepower and 1,680 Newton meters of torque, allowing this car to hit the century sprint or finish the century sprint in 2.3 seconds. Now this is the preview of Smart #5. Now this car is really cool, really rugged looking, really aggressive as well. Now specs has not been confirmed yet for Singapore's market, but what we do know for sure is that it has a 100 kilowatt hour battery and is good for 550 kilometers of range. This car should be ready for Singapore's market in the second half of this year. Now the other star of the show has got to be this one right here. This is Toyota GR Yaris. Still has that 1.6-litre 3-port engine, sends 275 brake horsepower and 390 Newton meters of torque to all 4 corners. But get this, while previously the car was only available in manual, this is now available with an 8-speed auto. More than just that, it has more aggressive grille up front and the tail lights have now changed. It now merges and it spans the width of the rear. While there seems to be changes outside the car, it's inside that really sees massive change. Now this entire area has been changed, it's now more functional, it's also more driver-centric as well. At Kia's booth, you'll find this car, much smaller version of the Kia EV9. This is the EV5. So you still have some familiar looks that's very similar to the EV9, but get this, according to Cycle & Carriage, authorized distributor for Kia, this is going to be a Cat A vehicle. This is built on the 3rd generation eGMP platform and is also the 3rd electric vehicle in Kia's electric range. Now, Audi unveiled the all-new Q6 e-tron SUV right here. Now, this car is based on the PPE platform, which is an all-electric designated platform. It's really, really cool. But what's cooler is the fact that this car comes with a host of technologies. I mean, like crazy technologies. You can play games in the car. The passenger actually gets its own screen, of which it can dim so that it will not distract the driver. There's even augmented reality for the head-up display. How cool is that? But here's what's the cooler thing you have to know. If this car is not your cup of tea, end of the year, the Q6 Sportback e-tron will be coming to Singapore. Now, as for now, this car will set you back some $390,000 at the motor show. So if you're keen, come on down, check it out. Now, apart from the Aura Good Cat 03 and the Aura Good Cat GT line, we have the Aura 07 right here. Now, this car has an 83.5 kilowatt hour battery. That's good for some 570 kilometers, right? But more importantly, single motor, front wheel drive is good for 201 brake horsepower and 340 Newton meters of torque. Now, we have already done an in-depth first look of the Aura 07, so check it out on our Instagram page. Now at Mazda's booth, you'll find the all-new CX-80 SUV. Now, there are several things you have to know about this car. First and foremost, it is Mazda's first plug-in hybrid vehicle. Secondly, it is now Mazda's flagship SUV. It seats 7 packs. And get this, it has driver personalization system that allows to store up to 6 different drivers. But I think the coolest of all is there's a system that's unique to Mazda, and it's called the Kinetic Posture Control, which allows this car to utilize kinetic energy to sort of stabilize the car's posture when it goes past bends at higher speeds. Now at MG booth, you get the MG HS, all new no less. So compared to its predecessor, this car looks a lot better, a lot slicker as well. Still has that 1.5 litre power plant engine, pumps out 168 brake horsepower and 278 Newton meters of torque. So if you're ever in the market looking for a car that's soft on the pocket but looks really grand, MG HS. Just beside MG, you'll find a brand that's a little unfamiliar. Now, this is called iAM, a Chinese EV brand that's brought in by Eurocars EV. This is a 5-seater sedan right here, and this on my right is a 5-seater SUV. Both of them look really futuristic, really cool. Unfortunately, we don't have the specs for you guys, but one thing's for sure, these two cars will be in Singapore by the third quarter of this year. Now at the BMW booth, there are 2 cars you've got to take note of. The first one right here is the 1 Series hatchback. Now this car is a 1.5 litre that's capable of 120 brake horsepower and 230 Newton meters of torque. It's fine and dandy, right? But when you move over to the right, now this is a beefcake of an SUV. This has a 3 litre inline 6. It's an X3 M50i, capable of 398 brake horsepower and 580 Newton meters of torque. So when you're here, check these two out. Now at Honda's booth, things are simple but no less interesting, all thanks to this car right here. Now this is the all-new Honda Accord Hybrid. This car has a 2 litre power plant, pumps out some 205 brake horsepower and 335 Newton meters of torque. Now on the inside, things are more streamlined now. It gets a 12.3-inch infotainment system as well as a 10.2-inch instrument cluster. Now you guys have already read, heard and seen the Jaecoo J7, but at this year's Singapore Motorshow, you actually have the Jaecoo J6 SUV. This is all electric, has got a 70 kilowatt hour battery that's good for about 340 kilometers, but more importantly, this car is capable of 375 brake horsepower and 385 Newton meters of torque. But my favorite has got to be the entire shape. So rugged, so cool, so aggressive. Now, beside Jaecoo's booth is Xpeng, and here you'll find the all-new Xpeng X9. This is a 7-seater SUV. It's not ready for Singapore just yet because it hasn't been homologated, so I don't exactly have the specifications, but it'll be ready for Singapore's market next month. But more importantly, you have 17.3-inch in front for the infotainment system, and you have 21-inch television in the second row. So there you have it, guys. That is the 2025 Singapore Motor Show. What an exhausting, fun, exciting day it has been for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed walking around. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment in the comment box below and let us know which one is your favorite car. You can also follow us on TikTok. Our handle is @Sgcarmart. In the meantime, stay safe, be well,